Hello and welcome back to Chasing Trophies. Hope everyone is doing well. We had another exciting week in the Premier League. If you're an Arsenal fan, it's an incredible week. If you're a Man United fan, it's an incredible week. But if you are a Chelsea fan or Liverpool fan, Man City, you might want to look away for a bit. The World Cup has not started, although Faz has already shown his support for the Football World Cup with the New England top. And Faz, it was an exciting week of football. Obviously, from a Man United perspective, but Arsenal showing that they are going to be champions this year, and City also dropping points again.
Yeah, very big win, and the match was amazing to watch. Like from a neutral perspective, if you look at it, I mean, no one's neutral when it comes to not wanting Arsenal to win the league, but the game was action packed. Bhai, like जिस तरीके से Everton के chances बने थे, you could not believe that they skied a few chances like that was right dead there to be scored.
Yeah.
Arsenal somehow hung on to it till the 89th minute before Gyökeres broke the deadlock, and then they got us another goal after that. But yeah, I mean these kind of games are the ones that Arsenal was dropping points on, and if Arsenal dropped this one, uh, they would have probably again been under pressure, and maybe it would have probably given a bit more rush for Man City to win. I mean we'll come to that game as well, but. Yeah, right now the 10 points clear, and it doesn't look like now anything is probably going to stop them. It's what it is, but see, there's still what 3 months to go, but a gap is too big. I hope there's some kind of more drama to come, but yeah, this was probably the week that Arsenal fans could probably breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah, the problem is it's only what, like 7, 8 games left. Like in between, you have Champions League, you have international break,
Yeah,
and everything. So it feels like a long time, but actually, it's not. If you just look at it,
yeah,
the actual games they
week by
only
week.
have
Yeah,
to, yeah, they just need to win another 2, 3 games, I think, or like
yeah.
another. If City don't drop points, if City drop more points, another couple of games, and Arsenal are champions. That's what's gonna happen. Max Dowman also becoming the youngest player to assist and score in the
Yeah.
Premier League. A lot of talk about him, and the commentator went crazy when he scored.
Mm.
Like it felt like Arsenal won the league. It felt like this guy's going to be the new Messi, and it was just unbelievable scenes at the Emirates.
Yeah, the way again, I think I don't know if that commentator was a fan, but you're right. Like he went ecstatic. I remember
Yeah,
his first goal was also good, the one he curled around and stuff when he was
yeah.
15. But this one sort of fell to him easily. I mean, it was like because Pickford was also up in the goal and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's an incredible achievement to get a goal and an assist in a Premier League game at that age. I mean, we can't imagine sitting here, okay, 16-year-old, 15-year-old, whatever year old, playing for Arsenal in a pressure situation where you have to probably win the game and stuff. I think he came in a brilliant assist to Gyökeres' head, pinpoint accuracy. Uske baad the second goal, he was just there in the right place in the right time to receive that ball. I mean, for Arsenal fans, it's been a long time coming. Everything will be coming out. All the years of struggle and everything is going to be wild. Once they finally, that it's not over till it's over. They're still, kind of being humble if you look at it. कि वो नहीं भाई अभी time है. But कहीं ना कहीं सबको पता हो गया कि यार it's about almost time that they've done it.
Yeah, I mean, in a few weeks they will be celebrating in North London, and Manchester City has just been a poor season for them. Looking at how they've done in the last 10 years for them, it's relatively poor because dropping these kind of points, Nottingham Forest, and then against West Ham, and that too, they had so many chances. Man, Haaland could have got a hat trick, Semenyo could have got a hat trick. Like they had chances, they're just not clinical enough, and this defending as well, they just concede. Like after they score, they concede. After they score, they
Yeah.
concede. I don't know what's going on over there.
You have to also question what Pep Guardiola is doing with Ryan Cherky, right? Like you have Cherky who's coming in after the 60th mark and making like three chances right there. So the impact that he's going to have in a 90 is going to be way different. I know, I understand you have Champions League versus Real Madrid, and you want to today. I think it's today only, and you want to sort of put your best squad out, but you rested Turkey the last game as well. You rested Turkey this game as well, and then when shit hits the fan, you start deciding to then throw your
But are
best
you
assets
surprised
at.
with that? If you play FPL over the last for 10 years, you know that Pep Guardiola always does this. He always like this. Sometimes he'll
Yes,
rotate
but
forward, sometimes
in
he'll
this
do
situation, it's like the first.
like if
Yeah,
you
the roulette
remember.
is very popular, but
Yeah.
I've never seen a season like this also for City. Like for Pep Guardiola himself, like such a, on a personal level, it's been a very bad season for him. And in this situation, when the league is on the line, and you have this much problems that are being, like you mentioned, Nottingham Forest. You mentioned so many places that they drop points. So your system is kind of flawed right now. It doesn't look like it's happening. Last year it was the Rodri explanation that Rodri was, but still they didn't drop these many points as they have in subsequent weeks. They have Haaland had like one banger header, easy 1-on-1. Also, he had a chance, like you mentioned. Like, so again, like, where is the creativity? Yesterday, you could still say like this game, you could still say Semenyo played right behind Haaland. There was still a window opportunity that he was creating. I think it was the beginning only where he laid one for Haaland on the to shoot, but it went far off. I think on the second pole. But that's what it is. Like Cherki has been instrumental in City's assist and stuff like that since he's come on. Foden also like Khaib ho gaya, like you haven't seen him. So there's no standard limits. He's very like consistent with Bernardo. He's very consistent with Doku. Doku gets injured, he doesn't see. So yeah, this is Pep Guardiola roulette. But in a season where you're having much more of a world season than the past, I think you should probably have played Cherki in the start because he is giving you that 15-20 minutes. He's giving you like 4 opportunities created.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see what the press conference, what he said in terms of that, but in terms of his teams and everything, despite that, like, I still felt they should have won the game. They had
Yeah,
enough chances,
100%,
like,
100%.
whichever 11 they're putting in, whether there's Ryan Cherki in it or Semenyo in it or whoever is in it, even there was a game Haaland didn't play, even that one, they had so many chances. I think they won that game.
Mamush.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't, so I think he has enough players that, they
To
are
come back.
creating enough chances.
Yeah.
They are. It's just that they're not being clinical enough. And Haaland has been a bit of a shadow of himself in the last month or so. But yeah, there's nothing different from what I like in terms of Pep Guardiola's tactics and everything. I don't see things different. It's just that the team is struggling. And 10 years in the league, obviously, there's going to be a time when this happens. And in the last couple of years, it's happened for them, and it's been a bit poor. And I don't know if he's going to leave the club in this state or he's gonna try one more season, win the league, and then leave.
Yeah, and like luck, the fortunes you only when you're brave, right? Like it's like you got 2 opportunities to come back in the league, and we can't. No one like I think no City fan can complain. Like there wasn't a moment in the league that we couldn't have come back. Arsenal was just going crazy. Arsenal draw points for you. Wolves drew to Arsenal. Like you had so many opportunities to make the comeback. And despite that, then you're not
City,
getting your 11 shit.
City fans they had a United fans can complain because if we got rid of Amram earlier, we would be in a title race right now. But City fans cannot complain. You're right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like if you see, like you had it a bit on a platter after that Wolves Arsenal game.
Twice,
but
yeah.
look,
And you had a game in hand.
Yeah, I mean, like Guardiola, obviously, like I used to criticize him a lot and everything, but I do respect him as a coach and everything. I do respect him. I think what he's done in the game has been incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
No matter how much money is invested, whatever it is, he's done a fantastic job. And but yes, this season and last season, it's not been above. The thing is, they're getting spanked in every. It's not just the Premier League. If you go to the Champions League, this Madrid team is there for the taking. Arsenal showed you that
100%.
last year, right? But they got, and now I don't know if they're going to do a remontada or anything like that in Etihad, but it doesn't look like it, right? Like if they win that, things can change, and maybe Europe could look like a possibility. But yeah, City and now I worry for them in that Carabao final as well. Like Arsenal go favorites going into the final, and normally we don't consider that. We always look at City as favorites going into finals, especially cup finals.
Yeah, the mentality is sort of shaken. The defense is very shaken in the last 3 years. That's something that they've not worked on. They've looked at potential future prospects like like O'Reilly, or they had Oscar Bob, and they had. So I think defensively they need someone solid. They're not.
Yeah, that is
Diaz
what they're
is not
missing.
doing
100%.
Donnarumma aake hebat khara, so that shows you like the backline is a little shaky.
Yeah, no, definitely. The defense needs working. But despite all that, they still can win a trophy this season. So that's what they look forward to now. They can, look forward to the Carabao Cup. And for the Premier League, it looks like it's almost over, but they still need to win their games. There's still a game to be had against Arsenal as well. So maybe if Arsenal drop points here and there could be some hope, but it looks very difficult. And then we got Man United, Aston Villa, Champions League on the line. Both fighting for the top four. And Bruno Fernandes was brilliant, man. 2 assists. He was incredible. The finish from Casemiro was really good. Cunha, his strike was amazing. And Sesko, man, this guy is the new Thierry Henry at the block, man. What a player.
Whatever he touches is gold.
He's
whatever he puts.
unbelievable, man, and he's scoring different types of goals. And it's great to see him. I know that he started against Newcastle, it didn't really work, and I think now Michael Carrick will shift to this where he's going to bring him on. But yeah, it was good, man. It was probably again Villa were in the game. It was 1-1.
Yeah,
It was a closer game than the scoreline suggests,
yeah,
but that third goal made me very happy because normally we take it too close, but that third goal finally, like you could relax in the last 10 minutes of the
yeah,
game.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we would have given them another sniff at the goal, then we would have again struggled and probably ended up something like Tottenham, which we were pissed right at the end of the game. We conceded, but yeah, I think the way we played again, Cunha, Bruno, the combination from the back as well. I think Shaw had a much better game today. This one, he was more active and agile in it. It's been a very good momentum. I think Casemiro, everybody's pushing now for one more year for Casemiro. Hopefully, man.
Yeah.
Like I've been, we both actually been banging about this guy, that how good he is in this Manchester United squad. Yeah, he's had injuries and stuff, but even in this age that he is right now, he's what, 34, I think, in my age. He is so important in that defensive mid. You can't rely just on Kobe Menu. You can't do it on Ugarte. You can't do it on. He needs to be there, and he is that one who lets Bruno, sort of gives that little bit freedom to Bruno to know, you go and attack, and I'll stand in the back. And he's been scoring headers left, right, center. He's been scoring goals almost, like, I think every month he's got a goal or something. So it's been an incredible achievement for Casemiro just to be able to be in the squad and still be that level that he is. Like, we know his quality, but people say with age and being a defensive mid, it's very difficult. But he's still a part of the whole, stats, numbers, and the impact. Apart from that, Bruno, man, like, this guy is, I love him a lot. He's like one of the best players I've seen in my life. Uh, since the minute he's come into United, I think a lot of United fans loved him. He's been giving assists. He's been running. He reminds me a lot about Rooney. How Rooney used to play almost every pitch of the ground, blade of grass he touches. Like, it's incredible what he's doing at United. 16 assists, can go on to break the record from Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. He has the most chances created in the Premier League, about, I think, 600 or something. Like, I don't know. I can't remember exact numbers, but it's been incredible. This guy is just a machine, man. He will not stop. The ball that he played it to Cunha, and that finish from Cunha, top, like, finish. It was Andriesque if you look at it. Like, he curled it on the right corner. Like, incredible from Cunha. I just hope Mbuemo Mustafa, like, he comes a bit more into the action, man. Mbuemo is missing since the last couple of games.
Yeah, no, hopefully he will, man. I mean, like what I've seen is in this squad is actually a very good team. Like, people who say that United is like, Bruno stuck with the shit squad and stuff. Like, it's a very good team. I think, like, when Mbumo is not there, Cunha will step up. If Cunha is not there, Sesko will step up. If not, you've got Kobe Menu there. I think he's been outstanding, man. Kobe Menu, like, one bad game and people were going after him. I thought that was unfair. Even like, the commentators were going after Carrick, which is, I understand that, but like, like kids like Menu and stuff who have been benched for 6 months and then suddenly coming out playing like he has in the last 7-8 games, one bad game and people were going crazy. So I think Mbumo as well, yes, I hope that we could get to see more from him, but I'm pretty sure we will. And Michael Carrick, I credit to him. After that Newcastle game, this season could have gone downhill again, because
Yeah,
you lost 2-1 to 10 men. It was an unacceptable performance. They had injuries as well, but he didn't complain. Like, Amiron keeps complaining about injuries and this and that. He did not complain. He got the job done. Whether Dorgu is there, not there, whether Martinez is there, not there, it doesn't matter to him. He'll find a way to get the job done. And that's what I liked about Michael Carrick's situation in the last 6 because at the end of the day, you see, when Man United is winning, all our moods are happy. The fans, it looks like a nice ground to go to. You want to watch the football. Yeah, it's been incredible last 2 months, man. I didn't think that United would win 8-9 games like this, like and just a one loss in 2-3 months. So it's been
yeah.
really good.
It's been a dream run. I think, again, it's about the team coming together at the end of the day. Sesko getting goals and everybody getting confidence and a little bit more established, a little bit more, what do you call, balanced, you could say. But yeah, still a long way in the whole process of making us where we were and all of that. Again, we're not going to get ahead of ourselves and stuff. We'll have to see what the right way to look forward is. And yeah, hopefully we just see the season out as it is right now. We still have what? It's a game week 31, 30 now. We have
Yeah, yeah.
7 more game weeks to go. So hopefully we manage
With
more of the
with
same.
the fixtures that we had, though, the last 8 fixtures, it could have easily we could have finished like 9th, 10th, because you drop, like you lose one game to Arsenal, for example, you draw to City, you drop a point maybe at Tottenham, which we have done. last year. That's what we did under our old manager. You would have been like in 10th or 11th position right now. So these wins were very crucial to put you in a top four spot. And like, yeah, it could have easily gone pear-shaped when Carrick came in. So I think credit to
Yeah.
him over there. And I don't know what's going to happen with his future and everything, but I think United fans right now, if you ask them, they'll be happy with the situation. From 16th to 3rd.
Of
It's
course,
really
of
good.
course.
And these 2 months, like 2026 was pivotal in that. Like these
Yeah.
2 months is what changed Man United's season. The way they're playing their football, the way the crowd is coming in, different players stepping up. Everyone's like has this new elite mentality now. So it's really good. So whatever they finish, I think obviously if we finish outside the Champions League, it will be sad, but nothing will take away those last 2 months. It's like after what we saw last year, look at where Tottenham is. They won a trophy and look where they are. And Man
Yeah.
United is like, in third place. So I think that's very good. And then speaking of Champions League as well, Chelsea, man, a lot of talk on this, that, a lot of people used to ask me, Chelsea fans, are you watching, where are you watching Man United's Champions League game? This, blah, 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 that, we have this, we have that. They're in meltdown right now, man. Again, they were telling me after we lost to Newcastle that Man United, this is laughing at me, and now they're the ones to be laughed at.
Yeah, Chelsea they just don't look assembled. They've been having a defensive issue from a while. They've been having a goalkeeper issue since a while. They have like six goalkeepers, but apart from that, it's just lackluster football. But the thing with Chelsea, they're highly volatile. One day they look like, oh my god, they're on top of the world. There's no better team than Chelsea. And then when they came against PSG, they understood what the level was, right? Like 5-2 on the counter, they
Yeah.
got absolutely bullied by PSG. Against Newcastle, again, a team that's been struggling in the Premier League. They're not playing Wissa, they're playing Watermart in the midfield. They've not been the best, but the runners that they have, like Ilanga, we've been talking about Barnes, and Gordon has sort of a second coming. He's finding his ways, in
He's
across the
always
board.
been. It's just that in your FPL team, he wasn't scoring. He was scoring the Champions League. Yeah, man. He's
Yeah,
had a good.
so
He's been good this season. He's been good.
he's been amazing in the Champions League for sure. Yeah, like
Yeah,
but now
yeah,
finally
yeah.
even in the Premier League, he's giving his thing. And again, I think it
No,
was
even
just only the first leg where
yeah. Even
he
what's
assisted
his name,
Walter
bro?
Mort's header.
Was it Lewis Hall? He's been outstanding. Who is Lewis Hall, right?
Lewis Hall has been the fan. Man, I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
praying
been
for Lewis Hall.
outstanding,
If
man.
United has somehow convinced Newcastle to give us Lewis Hall, man, I think Lewis Hall would be an exceptional buy. He's been all around the ground, man. He's the perfect. Like his delivery's been amazing. He's been so good with the way he's been crossing, the way he's been defending. He just knows how to time a tackle so well. I think it's been amazing. For Chelsea, again, the new manager and all of these things are a bit of a chaotic situation there. The fans are losing trust. A lot of things are coming down a lot quicker than they were expecting. Uh, Palmer
The
hasn't been
problem is the
Palmering.
fans didn't give him a chance even before he started. Soon as he came, right? Like before he even played his first game, they said, "Why did we sign this guy? He's a Red Bull Leipzig guy. Like, why did you do this, this, this?" They went after the owner, so they never gave him a chance, man. They never gave him a chance. And to be honest, he had a similar start to Michael Carrick. He was winning games 3-4, but even then they weren't giving him a chance. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think his
But
lifespan
I
is
still
not
say
looking
like
good.
under him they've been more attacking. Like if you look at Cole Palmer in isolation, like Cole Palmer's been making a lot, but again, like there's chances where he can pass the ball to Neto or he can make it for thing. I think that's what's been bothering Chelsea fans as well. That he's been amazing. Obviously, Palmer's amazing player and stuff, but there's certain moments that he could either make the shot faster, quicker than more hanging around with the ball.
Yeah,
With
he's not
Garnacho,
clinical this season.
they're very irritated with Garnacho. A lot of Chelsea
Yeah,
fans are saying like, please take back Garnacho, we'll DHL him to you.
yeah.
He just keeps, what he does, he cuts in, he looks for that curler and stuff like that. So, João Pedro has been amazing, so they really can't complain. But apart from that, Enzo खामोश हो गया, Casado खामोश हो गया. वो defensive mid से जो goals आ रहे थे मुस्तफा भाई उनको, जो Casado आके भाग रहा के shots मारा था, या Enzo जो एक वो role खेल रहा था, वो उनके लिए सरा अभी फिलवक्त नहीं दिखाई दे रहा. There's a big void between the striker force and that midfield line.
Yeah. And they need to change the goalkeeper. Sanchez is not cut
Yeah.
out for like Chelsea.
Still, he
Man.
did better than what was expected, I think. Still,
Yeah,
he's pushed above his weight.
Yeah, I think that Chelsea need a better goalkeeper, man. I don't
Yeah,
think
for
it's
sure.
working out here. Because if you see all the games that you're talking about, even when they were scoring goals and they were winning, he was conceding left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Like, he's not stable enough defensively as well. They need to get sorted, obviously, 100%. And it starts with the keeper. They need to change that guy, man. I don't think that's working for them. And then talking about another team who's in the Champions League race, Liverpool. They're playing against Tottenham, relegation battle, Tottenham Hotspur, and Tottenham would have been in the relegation zone, I think, if they lost the game. Last minute, the guy Liverpool fans hate, man, Richarlison scoring the equalizer, breaking hearts at Anfield, and keeping Tottenham alive. And now the game next week against Nottingham Forest is going to be a
Make or
crucial
break.
game for Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, it was a very disappointing game. Like it was an amazing free kick from Soboslai. Don't get
It
me
was end
wrong,
to
but
end, though. Like, I mean,
yeah, it was end to end, but it was nothing happening. It was like just running and then coming back, running and then. I mean, it was still good. Like
yeah,
first half,
it could have been worse, man. The way these
More
teams are
Liverpool
doing.
dominated the first half. The first half was more dominated by Liverpool, probably. More,
Even then, if you lead up to the Soberslai goal, Tottenham had 2, 3 chances. Tell was
yeah,
making some good runs
Adele, yeah.
on the wing as well. They were actually creating, both the Solanke and Richarlison were causing some problems. I think Liverpool fairly were probably a bit more dominant, but Tottenham in the first half weren't that bad.
Yeah, they weren't bad, and then second half, man, they started switching the gears. There was a little bit more slip ups from Liverpool's end. If you look at that, a lot of Van Dijk owners will not be happy because expecting another clean sheet and like a DefCon probably for FPLers. But end में जो आप जैसा बोले Richarlison somehow and they needed that luck, man. Like Tottenham fans have been struggling through a lot. I said initially 1-0 Tottenham, but then I said no 3-1 Liverpool. I mean with 1-1
Because
I
you
think
always do that. You want to cover, you want to be
yeah.
right somewhere.
Then I changed my prediction. No, so I can't be right the other way. No,
Yeah.
I changed my prediction. So the point is I was expecting Liverpool to run a riot, but they didn't. And fair play to Tottenham in a match like this. They somehow managed to gauge the courage to step up to a Liverpool side and at Anfield, getting a point away for the Croatian guy as well. Tudor has been he'll be a little bit achieved like हाँ मैं कुछ तो मैं कर लिया यहाँ पे आके. But it's still not looking the best for them. Nottingham Forest will be difficult. We saw them also being ultra defensive this week, and they've played some they're morely heavy in the back. So let's see what happens over there with Tottenham.
So you said was that Liverpool going to win 3-1, and you said 1-0
Yeah,
Tottenham, but it was
I
1-1.
said,
So it was neither
I
of
said,
the.
I said 1-0 it'll be Tottenham. Then I said, nay, maybe Liverpool will win.
And it was none of them. Tottenham got the draw, and it's going to be a massive game for them. Liverpool, Salah was benched this time round. Actually, TK was benched, man. A lot of people had him captain in the FPL as well. Like that was very surprising from Liverpool. And
Yeah.
I don't know how many more days Arne Slot has, but all eyes will be on the Champions League. I think they're playing Galatasaray today. Is it today or tomorrow?
Yeah.
They're playing Galatasaray, and that is tomorrow, I think, and that's going to be a massive game for them. But Liverpool. I'm very happy that Liverpool Chelsea dropped points. From Man United's point of view, it's very good. But if you're a Liverpool Chelsea fan, it's been that kind of season. That kind of season where you could have done better. There were more expectations. Like if you ask both the fans, they'd say top 2, top 3. That's what they wanted this season.
Even the players are very disappointed. I think post-match Szoboszlai was also upset. He said I don't know why this is happening. Why are we going about business like this, and why are we dropping points and stuff like that? So we need to fix that kind of a thing. And it is probably frustrating for them. Like they were probably eyeing the championship, but this year Salah hasn't turned up for them. Isak getting injured. If you look at the team, like what it was looking on before the season, when you see the signings like Isak, Frimpong, Words, you are like, oh my god, these guys are going to be cooking. But it's not just been that kind of a season for Liverpool.
Yeah, and for me, the moment of the week was not in the Premier League, it was in the Spanish League. Arda Güler, did you see that goal that
Yeah,
he
man.
scored? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
David Beckham flashback.
I was watching the match, man. I suddenly jumped out of my bed when I saw that. Was incredible, man. That is the goal. It's contender for goal of the season, for
Yeah,
sure.
Puskas.
Yeah, I mean, maybe after the Dorgu goal, this is the second contender for sure. That was what a goal, man, and Real Madrid as well. Much better now after that Man City game. They got a bit more confidence. They won the game. Barcelona as well. Was it against Sevilla? They got a couple of penalties. Rafinha slotting at home. Barca were very comfortable. Yeah, Barcelona, handling the possession very well. and they look pretty good. And there's probably still front runners to win the league, Barca. But Madrid will be a bit happy in the last couple of weeks. They still need some of the players to come back from injury, so they'll be waiting on that. But that goal was unbelievable.
Yeah, incredible, incredible. He's a very talented guy. Long way to go, but yeah, to be able to do what he did. I mean, we remember Beckham in the '90s did that, but this guy to do it in 26, like where there's more alertness and attentiveness. I think very good awareness of where the goalkeeper was and where he was, and just took it. It's very gutsy.
Yes, and yeah, well done. You said to Captain Thiago, he scored a goal against Wolves, and you mentioned that Wolves are doing well and they're doing pretty well. They still probably will get relegated. I don't think they're gonna stay up,
Might,
right? Like,
yeah, might get
how many
relegated.
points are they on? Wolves 17, man. Yeah, it's very difficult, bro.
It's been a
17,
very
like,
good fight back. Like they've been
yeah,
fighting back, even despite losing Jorgensen to Crystal Palace.
yeah.
They've been doing some crazy. Sorry, Jorgensen, Stan Larsen. Uska naam thinking
You
about
know
it,
what the
but
other
yeah, Stan.
problem is? The goal difference is also minus 30. So, like,
Yeah,
yeah, they're not
yeah. I
getting
mean,
out
they
of
got
this.
battered by every team. Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
they're not getting out of this right now. But yeah, Brentford again. They had a lot of chances, uh,
Hmm.
but yeah, it was that kind of game where
Couldn't
Wolves
convert it.
actually
Yeah,
fought. Yeah, they fought till
yeah.
the end. What was man? Tolu could have scored a second goal as well. He hit the bar. It could have been 3-2 Wolves in the second half. Yeah,
Achha, I
Tolu, right?
didn't
The guy
watch
who
the
scored.
second. Yeah.
Yeah, so the guy who scored the second goal for Wolves, his name is what? Arudokare.
Yeah.
Pardon my pronunciation, but yeah, he could have had a second goal as well, man. He hit the bar right after he hit the bar as well,
Yeah.
so it could
I
have
just
been
saw the
3-2.
first. I saw the first half. I saw Dango. I think it was Dango who assisted. Sorry, well, Lewis Potter's brilliant assist to Kaido. He got the goal, and then I had to go somewhere, and then yeah, I couldn't see the thing. But yeah, I saw Thiago scored, and I, like you said, there are probably a lot of chances which I'll probably go see the highlights. But yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Wolves have
both
been
ways
very
there were
good, man.
chances.
Both passion have both like they've been very. It looks like the teams unified again. In the beginning of the season, they were very clattered, very separate amongst each other. But like they more look unified, and yeah, they're very aggressive to be able to get with the result somehow.
Yeah, 100%. That pretty much wraps it up. It was intense game week. Hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. We'll come back with our review of the Champions League in a couple of days. Faiz, any match that you're looking forward to in particular? Arsenal, Bayern Leverkusen, or any other game?
I think Arsenal, Bayern
Newcastle,
Leverkusen, because still they're still in the tie, both of the teams. I think if Bayern Leverkusen can upset Arsenal, at least Arsenal gets upset somewhere.
yeah.
Because Chelsea, PSG, unless Palmer pulls out a special rabbit out of the hat, getting three goals
Yeah,
is going
I
to be
mean,
difficult for
yeah.
them. But you never know, like a Gareth Bale versus Inter Milan kind of a thing.
They need a
Anything
couple of
is,
goals early on to put the pressure
yeah,
on them. Two goals.
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
possible. It's
it's
possible.
possible.
What about
Galatasaray, Liverpool. Sorry.
Newcastle, Barcelona?
I hope Man Newcastle does something special. It'll be amazing. Like what they fought if they just scored that goal, bro. Like even like if they didn't concede that penalty, sorry, in the end, because
Yeah.
of Thiago, and like that would have been different. But I think again, Barcelona is elite, but and at home, so it'll be difficult, but not impossible. They were like just they somehow manage like to make it. It'll be incredible. I'm looking forward to that game as well. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's still like there in the balance. And
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, City, Chelsea, they need miracles. Don't count them out as of yet, but it
yeah, yeah.
looks a bit tough because we've seen crazy things in the Champions League. That's why we've learned the hard way that don't give up right now. But it does look a bit tough for them. But yeah, thank you first. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and stay tuned to Chasing Trophies for more content. Take care.